Would you turn down godhood? Welcome to the Complete Story Series, where we take trade paperbacks and single issues and we break them down into digestible bites to help you understand. Then we read it dramatically back to you. All alterations to the panels, text, and images are to prevent copyright problems, and all art is owned by its respective companies. During the Darkseid War, Act 1, the Green Lantern was off with Batman exploring the multiverse and trying to find answers. But with the death of Darkseid, something changed at Oa. The Mother Box stands in front of John Stewart. Will you be my god? John puts out his last distress call as the parademons stomp him into the ground. Hal, this is it. I've got nothing left. This is me dying. Here's my final message. The Mother Box grows even closer. I ask again, Green Lantern John Stewart, will you be my god? As Hal grows closer to Oa, he got John's last message. After Darkseid died, his parademons attacked Oa, millions of them. The Green Lantern Corps fought hard, but for every parademon they dropped, 10 more appeared, and the Green Lanterns were overwhelmed. Eventually, the parademons made their way to the central power battery, and they took one of the Mother Boxes and put it into the battery, joining the source of our power with the source of their power. They then took each of the defeated Green Lanterns one by one and they brought them to the battery to ask if they would enter and become God. But we refused. Every Green Lantern told them that we lived as lanterns and we died as lanterns. So they killed us and they turned us into parademons. That's why I left you this message, to let you know that you are the last of us now, Hal. And you'll come back, and you'll fight, and you'll break. And when they ask you, remember who you are. Hal arrived and he began fighting against the parademons, his former friends. So while he removes them as threats non-lethally, he asks the Ring, what is a Mother Box? The Ring explains that Mother Boxes access energy from the source, allowing them all omni-knowledge and the ability to understand everything and anything. They also provide telepathy, teleportation, energy manipulation, and energy transference. They also tie themselves to users and are loyal to them, like a ring. So Darkseid has a Mother Box that controls all of these parademons, and then he dies. So the Mother Box looks for someone as strong as he is. It senses the central power battery and it goes for it, but it learns that the power of the battery isn't conscious, and the Mother Box needs a new master, a new god. Hal fights as many of the parademons as he can, but it's a pointless endeavor. But it does give him time to remember the loss of his own father. He lost his dad in a plane crash, and he always wondered, why would God allow this? Why would God kill his dad? Why would God just watch him die? But his father's friend explained that Hal was right. God did watch him die, because God's got no choice but to watch. He had to let it happen, because there's one thing that makes God different from everyone. God doesn't have free will. Everything God does is a necessity, and it has to be. His father's friend explains that we don't go to church to worship God. God comes to church to worship us, because we get to choose what we do. So the parademons finally beat Hal Jordan, and they carry him to the Mother Box, and it asks him, will you be my god? You know, I can really see why the other fellas turned you down. We've all been trained not to exceed our authority. I was never one for the cautious. You want a god? My name is Hal Jordan, and my father cut the sky open. With that, the Mother Box accepts him, and it begins to change him, fill him with power, envelop him. And Batman knows exactly what is happening. He sees all as the god of knowledge, and he knows Jordan is about to see the true purpose of the Justice League. Hal admits he finally understands. He can see everything. He understands everything. He is the god of light. First thing he does is ask the Mother Ring, can he return things to the way they were before the attack? And the Mother Ring replies, you are now a god, Hal Jordan. Just say the word, ping. And in an instant, there are 7,200 Green Lanterns, 10 Guardians, and 0 parademons on the planet. And 1 god. The Ring explains that he is no longer bound by time and space. He is light. He is everywhere. Hal Jordan then falls to his knees. I don't know what to do. He remembers back to the night in the church with his friend's father, and he appears there. He actually arrives at that time, and he hears the speech again about how God had to watch his father die because God has no free will. He thinks on this. No free will. He has to watch everything now. So he asks, Mother Ring, can you destroy yourself and bring me home? Just say the word, Hal Jordan. Ping. The planet returns to its state before the attack, along with Hal Jordan returning to his previous state. The Ring tells him that there are now 2,701 lanterns, 10 guardians, no demons, no gods. And Hal takes off into space telling himself he should have done it, but he couldn't. Why couldn't he be a god? And his Ring answers him, gods have no free will. You are Green Lantern of Sector 2814.1, and you are not willing to give that up. Yeah, okay, now set a course for Gotham on Earth. When I wore the mother ring, I saw what Batman was going to do with that Mobius chair, and no one deserves that much pain. And while en route, let's see if we can cut the sky open. And that's it. That is the Green Lantern tie-in to the Darkseid War. We're moving through these, and once Act 2 finally wraps up, we'll be covering that. I bet you guys can't wait to see what happens next, but follow us on Twitter at Comicstorian because then you can vote as to which one we do next. I'll see you next time right here.